struggling, Lacoste.
Ursa's not a strong
Chris
laner. Chris Lock.
Meld Strike comes in, but he's got a Flame Break, turn around to the Nature's Grasp. Armel dropping low, and first blood for Stinger. He's going to survive too. Tims can't get the trade-off kill.
You know what he should use?
Or maybe he can. I spoke too soon.
You know which line? Stings, doesn't it? You know, that's
their next objective, I guess, but where do you want to see them move? Do you want proper team fights with a Ravage yet?
Templar Assassin is their tower damage, so they need to play either with the catapults, right now very limited, or just to bring the numbers. Their team fight is very strong, as you said. They have this Ravage, they have Kisses available. Treslock going in.
Yeah, there's the Enraged Cookie, though. And they already whiffed out on that Arena Spear. Tims under a sentry. Kisses launched back in towards Beast Coast, but they slice through Tims as Chris Luck burst by Gabby, the Bat Rider down. Beast Coast unable to execute properly. And TNC, you mentioned it, bring the numbers. Now
do something, 6 kill, 14 minutes. I know there's a lot at stake here, but...
South America versus Southeast Asia.
Also for the viewers, this should, you know, Southeast Asia, they go wild sometimes. We see like Rampage before the fight even starts. Like
before creep spawn.
Exactly, with the Keeper of the Light.
Yeah, it's huge, and they'll find K1 top. Hector, he just pushed his luck too far there. And rotations from TNC, very snappy. Gabby out of that laning stage, which you can consider a little bit tragic now on a killing spree as an Arena. Whisper catching the tide with a spear, but he's stunned up and trapped. As Stinger with a bit of a heal and a turnaround stun off the Ursa with a 4-man overgrowth. They hold back TNC, but Boomy, Cookie's back towards the tree. Stinger will have to relinquish his life.
They have enough damage. Meld is level 4, Ursa has Fury Swipes maxed out. Let's say if they decide to go for it. Like the Cookies and the Mortimer's Kisses will do a much more. So this is pretty big. If somehow Beast Coast manage to get the first Roche, that would be pretty big.
They got a lasso. They're going for this TA. Chris Lock, again, you're surrounded by TNC heroes. He went for the solo play on the TA, knowing that she wasn't the one to pick up the Aegis, but the backup there, it's available for TNC.
Ursa relies so much on getting that Roshan, and I'm glad that they gave it to him. Maybe the second Roshan belongs to the Templar Assassin, because you have Ravage.
Yeah, the jump in from Bok. Combo with the Kisses. Stinger and Schofield, the two supports being blasted by Mortimer. Tims should be able to close the gap here. Oh, the good spear from Whisper holds him back, but Bok pushed to the high ground. The God's Rebuke shoves him there. Tidehunter stuck. And Schofield
already complete on TNC side. That Diffusal Blade just shreds through them. Extra slow that you get. Impale will connect.
Yeah, finding Stinger. K1 down to like 70% HP straight off the bat. Fury Swipe stacking up, the enrage and jump in, but K1's out. Manages to slip out of the grasps of Gabby, and the Finger of Death kills off Boomy. Good overgrowth there onto two of them as well, but the follow through from Beast Coast is lacking.
Stinger, that's a dieback, so no items for him, for at least.
Oh, they see everything.
That's
the smoke.
Anti-smoke ward.
You called it. TNC knows exactly what's coming, and they make the jump onto Chris Luck. Half HP immediately. The Arena Spear, though, capture now. TNC with a Finger of Death. They pop the Aegis.
Where's
a little bit too early on, though. Ravage being held. He's got it now. A big one, and Chris Luck did. Oh, Stinger has an overgrowth now, but the Phantom Lantern has to dip away. Not enough mana to play around in that battle, and TNC, yet again, dictating how the fight goes with another jump in. Blowing through Stinger's Treant. Beast Coast forced back to their high ground.
TNC was so ready for that. They saw the smoke. The wall of text. It almost has the same amount of text as Hoodwink. Like if you are playing Hoodwink during the game and try to figure out what's happening, you need to pause the game. You need to disconnect. Your team needs to keep pausing for you to be able to read what the spells actually do.
You may as well be reading the Apple terms and service. Too long. Didn't read. Tims, Bok, Boomy find the pick off on Schofield. And mid lane, they are lining up towards Whisper. Jump in from the Ursa, finds the Mars as he tried to blink away, and in comes Armel, the TA. Slaps him with a Meld Strike minus armor and a godlike Gabby.
This is the power of Ursa, just being able to go in and out of the fights, resetting, getting multiple Diffusal Blades, having that first agent that he heavily relies on, even after getting
Ravage Kisses, down goes the PL. 1 minute now for TNC to consider their options. Roshan for 2 minutes. Tier 2's all standing, and high ground a real possibility for them. They're running down to bottom lane. They want to go for tier 3s. They jump high ground. They go straight towards Stinger. The Treant, the help from the Lion there with no growth as well. They catch 3 of them inside, but the Cookie forward. Boomy sets it up. Stinger down, but he's got
One,
buyback.
2, 3.
Oh my god,
Four.
Scofield's dead. The range of this TA, she's lassoed back towards the fountain, but there's no stopping Armel.
They wanted to go for the displacements abilities, lasso into spear.
Now an Arena
on
Spear,
3.
Flame Break pushes them out, Cookie brings them back in. Chris Long with the Firefly onto Bok and Armel, the TA. Trying to turn and fight Whisper here with a Mel Strike on the Stinger. They're looking for the Treant, but the TA's down.
Anti-combo against anti-combo. Ursa
Gabby
back in.
He wants Chris Lock, the Bat Rider. Doesn't stand a chance. The minus armor from TNC.
Fake back from TNC. You know, it looked like they were falling back. Overgrowth not available, so they can just TP out. Unfortunately, Tidehunter does not.
Pushing out one of the side lanes. Get towards that enemy base.
Finally, BKB
A blink lasso, but there's the Ravage from Bok. Counter initiation is gorgeous. TNC set up back onto the PL. K1 has a bit of backup here with the Treant helping him, but the damage, it is so relentless from TNC that Beast Coast didn't stand a chance. Triple kill for Armel. No buybacks for Beast Coast.
Yeah, Stinger bought
They
back.
are here ready to hold them back, and maybe a bit of respect there from TNC against the stuns and the displacement from the Mars Spear, but they jump towards him. Goblin Tim's up, nice impale, turn it back with a Spear Arena. Whisper wanting to focus the next, but in comes the TA and the kisses. BKB matters not, Armel destroys you.
So many stuff against first they
TNC, top lane now, going in for them as well. Chris Lock with no lasso, so he can't drag people around. It's the stun on PL. Oh, the initiation was good, but Phantom Lancer turns to fight. The illusion's starting to stack up now. Bok gobbled up and spat towards K1. He's dead again. 70 seconds, no
That's
PL,
it,
no bat. That's game over.
They call it GG's dropped. TNC with amazing performance in game number 1. A lot of aggression early on. Even though Ursa was pressured, he went back to jungle, level 4, level 5, and just kept
Monkey King on lane. The only thing is, like, a lot of the natural counters are banned out. Okay, so they just go for the PA mag. Okay.
I really like TNC's lineup.
And so far, CSY is looking pretty hot, 9-1 against Monkey King's 4-0. While bottom lane Schofield jumped on, forced a Fairy Fire, but Boomy with the first blood. The skewer back puts him into Gary's range.
the damage build, which is the correct choice. And now Beastmaster picking up the Helm of Iron Will, which means that very hard to kill, will have almost full HP all the time. Bottom lane.
Schofield again, yeah, caught in between them, but Whisper defending his Rubik. Spears and collapses onto Boomy. Gabby wants to try and track back onto the Rubik, but they've lost the Magnus now, and Gabby, he doesn't want to go too far forward here. He'll cancel a salve, dragged under the tower. Gabby's in so much trouble. He won't even kill the Rubik, and Whisper comes out with a double kill.
Oh my
Bok
god.
does find Sting at top, but I was just about to ask.
Look at the bottom creep wave. Like, there was 2 full creep waves.
Back on the Stinger. He does trade out for the Ancient Apparition, while we see Schofield yet again taking a few daggers to the back, and Boomy's rotation around, wrapping in from that northern side. Schofield, Shockwave skewered. Down you go to Boomy's mag. Whisper though, spear back the PA under the tower, and Chris Lock's rotation with a Boundless Strike, they get the bigger kill.
Yeah, once again dying, so...
And has that RP as well, while Armel blink dagger. Hello Schofield, and goodbye Schofield. K1 defended by his Rubik. Will manage to time walk away. Chris Lock requires the Boundless Strike to disengage from TNC as they come running down these lanes. Fast tempo gameplay from the Filipino squad now. With all this pushing power, Beastmaster and Ench can basically just run down a lane, but when they're isolated like this, caught out in the arena, the Ice Blast as well, trouble being K1 died bottom to Armel.
Oh, they're getting multiple kills, like, across the map first. What's on the menu for TNC?
We'll see if they can get that done, as the jump is immediate from Armel. Every time he sees Schofield, he makes the play, but might have opened himself up to a death here. Ice Blast flying overhead, the trail will connect onto him. Whisper with that arena, beautiful setup with the Wukongs coming now. Gabby has the help of the Roar to stop this Beast Coast side from doing any more, and the dagger back towards Whisper, they kill him off. Bok with a Centaur. Tim's chased down by K1, but he's got, hey, just impervious to damage.
It's very hard for Faceless Void to deal damage to Enchantress, who has that 1 point in Untouchable, has some dilation, something that you don't want to play into. Rubik's Fate Bolt as well.
Time dilation really can be a nuisance. Whisper starting the fight again, Enchantress being blown up, the Roar in the back though. Gabby towards Whisper, and Armel with a combo, slaps down onto Chris Luck, the Monkey King, the Chrono onto the PA. Solo focusing as Boomy can't get an RP off. Gabby's gonna die. Aegis is expired. First life down for the Phantom Assassin, but Armel still looking to make a jump here. Whisper with a spear back into the Wukong's command,
done.
under the tier 2 tower. Great chain stones from Beast Coast. Find the PA.
They're still not done. They want to get more out of this. If they can get Armel blink ready in 2 seconds, but they cannot. Time dilation. Overtime damage is a bit too much. First they go, what didn't look like a great Chronosphere catches Phantom Assassin, and then they...
The roar, the reverse polarity, much more effectively. And Armel cutting Monkey King down from the trees. A lot of Beast Coast heroes here though, and circles being chucked onto Tiny. Shockwave in with a bound strike back, and
he got the kill before.
They kill off Stinger Shore, but Armel's down. The RP comes, but Gabby is sticking on these targets now. Chris Luck still in the Wukongs. Whisper pushes them back with a God's Rebuke, but Chris Luck's done for, and Whisper, the TP home is not successful.
Oh, they needed a Chrono. Once they have all their big ultis available, but this time around, Hector will need to join them.
Smoke does pop. And Whisper, I believe, knows Gabby's nearby. They weren't quite sure about that Magnus, but a great 2-hero arena. Ice Blast looks pretty perfectly placed onto both of them as well.
And it's Tiny.
Jumps away, but Armel's still here, slamming down onto the Ancient Apparition, blowing through Stinger. In comes Chris Luck, but an Avalanche holds him back. The Roar is there and Schofield's gone. They'll turn on to Whisper. TNC strike back. They disengage perfectly as the Chrono catches only one hero. It's a solo one onto the Magnus, and that's not what you want. Everybody dying from Beast Coast. 3 in a row there as TNC pick up kill after kill, and Magpie's back.
Boomy also buying back, has RP available. Chris Luck needs to be careful.
He's just stuck in his own Wukong's command. Gabby makes the jump back in, and a smoke straight up from TNC.
Also Monkey King, like he struggles against the itemization that Enchantress went for. Solar Crest going into Sanj, plus the Dragonlance being very tanky, and the...
Oh my god!
Oh, there we go!
Stinger's dead! It's
another one
for Gabby! Okay, he's got the Ultra and
double rampage
in from
double
Boomy.
rampage!
The double rampage is coming!
Oh, stolen double rampage, never mind. But yeah, this is why he did not get a single crit. I'm lying, Gary, I'm actually lying.
Lycost has returned, the throne is open, it's exposed, and GG's called. TNC take it 2-0.
This is the timing that they've been waiting for.